Hello Pisces, welcome to my channel, Sarah Angel Tarot. This is your reading, full Celtic cross for Pisces Sun, Moon, and Rising. New energies and hopefully positive energies, and as you know, this will not resonate with all Pisces individuals, okay? Let's see what the incoming energy is for Pisces. Hopefully you're going to have a better month. Hopefully everybody is, you know. Seven of Swords coming out of a negative behavior. Maybe you caught someone in the act of doing something. Maybe you suspect somebody messing you over with the Seven of Swords in reverse. And you're thinking, I see you. I see you. You know what you're doing. Current environment or subject at hand is the Princess of Discs. The Princess of Discs can be a messenger. A message of financial nature or stability. It also could be a Capricorn, Taurus, or Virgo. It is a young type energy. It's in the upright. It could be that someone also has lack of experience in something that's crossing it. Prince of Discs. So it's the same thing. They're crossing themselves. So it's messages. Maybe you're expecting to receive messages or you're sending them. And maybe you're having difficulty doing so, okay? What crowns you with the goal is a lust card. You got desires, wants, and needs, and you may be going for them, what you want in life. And there's nothing wrong with that, okay? There's nothing wrong with this card. Foundation, Ten of Swords. Maybe you ended something over a betrayal. Maybe you figure someone messed you over. I did see that Seven of Swords in reverse, and you got the Ten of Swords here as a subject. So maybe you heard a message. Maybe you heard about something, and now you may be going on towards something else. Because this is also a type of an ending type card sometimes. Not all the time. You know, I know people say that. I know. But, it may if I see, like, you know, the death card with it or something. But, it's about endings because someone messed you over. You know, I'm done, you know. Past position, Ace of Cups. Someone may have wanted to start a new beginning, but maybe you rejected it or you put it on hold with the Ace of Cups in reverse. Maybe this is not what you're wanting. You know, a new beginning with a betrayal type situation that was involved. Near future adjustment. You're going to make some adjustments in your life. You're going to fix things so where you can go for what you're desiring, okay? And you know I do clarify these cards and may change the story up and add a lot more information. Plus I'll be giving you mini love readings, so, you know, stick with me. Possible future outcome and advice from the universe is collaboration with a work situation possibly, or you're going to work hard towards something with more than just one person, okay? As advice from the universe is collaborate and work on something. What is coming towards you is possibly strife, and it could be with that Ten of Swords. Usually I see this also as competition. So there's maybe a lot of competition in the outside world right now. But it could be that on the outside environment, there's a lot of arguments, someone trying to argue with you coming in. Hopes and fears is the Knight of Wands. The Knight of Wands is in reverse. The Knight of Wands is not willing to commit. You know, it's just they're just not willing to commit. They're wanting to party and hang out and be the bachelor or bachelorette, because it could be male or female. And they're here, there, and everywhere, except for what you're wanting, where you're wanting them to be. And this is your hopes and fears. So I'm thinking you're fearing that this person may be a player. They see this as a player card when it's in reverse. It also, like, I see someone non-committal, you know, or, you know, sort of like that, non-committal. The end, it's not that you're, well, it's the Nine of Cups. Well, wish fulfillment may not come in right away. You may have to work on it. I do see work here and making adjustments over a betrayal type situation. Like I said, you got that Seven of Swords. It's like you found out something, like an aha moment, you know. So let's see what's going on. So you're going to have to work towards something. You're going to make adjustments if you want wish fulfillment. So right now, you're not going to get your overall wish fulfillment yet. It doesn't mean it's not coming in. It means you have to work towards it. But you're dealing with people, you know, dealing with situations that kind of threw you for a loop. And also, you know, you got desires. Go for your desires. But let's see what's going on. Let me see if I can get more information. Like I said, then I'll do a love reading. This could have to do with work, have to do with family, anything, you know. So the Princess of Disc and the Prince of Disc crossing it. I need 2 cards, please, for Pisces as a subject at hand. Knight of Pentacles. It could be a Capricorn, Taurus, or Virgo, and it has to do with your overall stability, your overall wealth, where you know, what you were expecting for the long term, you know, the long haul. And it's like you feel like someone messed you over. You do. And so, like I said, your desires are going elsewhere. So the Lust card in the upright is what crowns Pisces and the goal. I need 2 cards, please. 2 cards. Knight of Cups, that could be you, and Justice. Going for what you're wanting, you got a good omen attached to that, and you get the justice, you know. I see that Knight of Cups is you, and getting justice, and desiring justice, and you may very well get it, but you're still, it may not happen. So I will continue to give the readings to find out what more is going on, but I need to find out that this Ten of Swords is first. Pretty harsh ending. You put something, you're done with it, okay? You're done with it. So, Ten of Swords in the upright. I need 2 cards, please, for Pisces. 2 cards for Pisces as the foundation. Someone really messed you over. Someone you were collaborating with. But maybe someone was overindulging or overdoing something or not telling you everything. With the 3 of Cups in reverse, it also could be that you don't feel like doing this collaboration anymore. It does say you are going to collaborate with a situation, possible future outcome, but it may not be the same thing because I'm seeing you going for your desires. It also could be that you put an end to something and collaborating with something else, you know, but you're not celebrating just yet. You're going elsewhere. Now, in the past, Ace of Cups, there was no new emotional beginning or you put a halt to it in some way. So Ace of Cups, I need 2 cards, please, for Pisces in the past position. 2 cards, please. Yeah, something came to a halt. It had to do with some of you wanting to gain independence, or you did gain independence because of it. Or someone wanted to be independent is why you put a halt to it. But it's also a gain card. So if you do put a halt to something, or you did in the past, you may gain from it eventually, okay? In the near future, you got to make adjustments. You got to do a lot of give and take, a lot of work, just trying to move forward. You got to make a decision on what you need to do, you know? So I need 2 cards with the adjustment card in the near future. Making adjustments in your life and moving forward again. I need 2 cards, please. Coming out of taking a break with the 4 of Swords in reverse, and has to do with a lover's situation. Making adjustments in a lover's situation, or, like I said, you're going for what you're wanting. Maybe you kind of hid yourself a little back, or you couldn't go forward in the past, and now you go forward again because, like I said, you were taking a break before, and now you're going to make the adjustments. It has to do with a lover's situation. Or partnerships, you know, or, you know, things of that nature. Possible future outcome and advice from the universe is the 3 of Pentacles. I need 2 cards for the 3 of Pentacles, please, for Pisces. Yeah, I think you're gonna work towards something else. You're making adjustments. You're coming out taking a break that had something to do with a lover situation. And now you're going forward with something else, because I see a good omen there. You do get justice, but you put an end to something. You definitely do. There's the 10 of Swords. There's the 10 of Swords. It says collaboration. You're going with collaboration, and you're not looking towards the person. You're going towards something else now. I see a lot of you are moving on towards something else, or getting justice to something, or working towards something where you get justice, you know. And it has to do with whoever messed you over. And you're not even looking towards working with this situation anymore on the outside. I see this here and here. So I'm seeing, yeah, you're working towards something. You're definitely working towards something. And it had to do with someone maybe you caught red-handed or think is red-handed, and you put an end to negativity with them. You know, you say enough. And maybe they're arguing. Maybe they got no filter, whoever this is. And it can go vice versa. It has to do with heartbreak and sorrow and possibly a third party. Now, I need another card for the Five of Wands and the Three of Swords, please, on the outside environment coming in. Oh, yeah, you're getting justice, all right. You're going for justice anyway. Yeah. There's a Sun card. This person, it makes them happy, possibly, to irritate you. Okay, Pisces. They're going to want to do what they're wanting to do, and they feel like, you know, it made them happy to do what they needed to do to you. And I know it sounds off, but they felt good about it. Okay? It also could be with the Sun card that happiness will come again, even though you suffered strife and heartbreak. Those are the two things I'm feeling. Yeah, someone is not sorry about what they did, but you will find happiness again. Possible future, not possible future outcome. Hopes and fears, the Knight of Wands. And I told you what that's about, but I need two more cards. Someone is very non-committal, here, there, everywhere, except where you want them to be. So 2 cards, please, for the Knight of Wands in reverse. Could have to do with the King of Swords energy. Could be an air sign. That's someone who had walked away. Maybe you're afraid of walking away. Maybe you need to walk away. Maybe you don't know what to do. Maybe it has, maybe you're hoping they walk away, you know. This person possibly has fire and air in their astrology chart. But someone is walking away, or you want them to walk away. Maybe you just can't deal with it. In the end, you do get justice, but you're still not quite happy because, you know, you went through the ringer. Someone messed you over. Someone did a Seven of Swords energy to you, and you had to make an adjustment. You had to come out of taking this break, which everybody was on, and now you got to deal with it. This person, I do not see them as sorry, or maybe they just want you to be happy even though they messed you over. It could be all kind of things. I'm dealing with a lot of Pisces here. Or someone messed you over, but happiness will still occur even though you feel like it may not happen. It is going to happen. But someone kind of took advantage of your generosity, Pisces. Yeah, they definitely did. You tried to work with it. Maybe they were overindulging and wanting to do other things, you know. So the Nine of Cups, I need 2 cards, please, for Pisces as the end of the energy. 2 cards, please, for the Nine of Cups. I do see someone overindulging quite a bit, you know, not holding back, coming out of hermit mode. So you too may, you know, overindulge a little bit because, you know, you're trying to release stress or whatever. Because you definitely went through something. And some of you may be going through a court procedure. I did see this with another sign. I don't remember which one it was. But you're going for justice, and you have a good omen attached to that. And someone, you know, I feel for, you know, a lot of you, this person may not care. You know, they like irritating you, like I said. Could do with the King of Pentacles. We did see a lot of King of Pentacles energy, or Pentacles energy, you know, Earth sign type energy. But I see all the signs here, and we're dealing with a lot of Pisces individuals. So let me go to the love reading. Even though I do not see a whole lot of love in this situation, I do see that someone did not do you right. And for some of you, you may have not done someone else right. You know, it can go vice versa. But I need 3 cards for Pisces in love. 3 cards for Pisces in love. Pisces, Sun, Moon, and Rising. I need 3 cards concerning love. What's going on here with Pisces? Can you give us more positive, you know, cards? Forgiving and learning. I know. Someone messed you over or you messed them over. It doesn't matter. Forgiving and learning. So it's not that, I hate to say that. It's not about forgiving. It's about forgiving the situation so you can move on. You know, the more you hang on to something, the less you'll be able to move on and have wish fulfillment. And that may be why the Nine of Cups is in reverse, because, you know, you're still hanging on to whatever they did to you, which was pretty fierce. You know, I understand. You're going for finances and career right now. In the middle of it, you're trying to recoup your finances. Maybe some of you are going back to work or working towards something else. I did see a lot of that 3 of Pentacles energy and the 10 of Pentacles and, you know, a lot of the adjustments and Pentacle energy cards. I see a lot of it, you know, dealing with that. And keep an open mind concerning love. Don't let whatever someone else did to you mess up your love life, even though I see you trying to fix things for now and trying to get over something. This is for Pisces that went through the ringer. And I do get different energies each and every time I read the cards. I always get to see Pisces, but it usually happens like every other week, every third week, where I hit a mark with you, with the Pisces individual. But forgiving and learning. Let's get another card for the forgiving and learning for Pisces, Sun, Moon, and Rising. These are the clarifying cards for love, forgiving and learning. Can I have a card for that? You will heal if you just let it go, is what it's saying. And it had to do with a partnership or a coupling. Forgiving and learning. I know I hate to tell people that because I get so angry. Do you know what they did to me? Yeah, I do. I can see it in the cards. But it's not about forgiving them. It's forgiving life in general so you can move on, with the Two of Cups energy, Venus and Cancer. Finances and career, let's find out more about that, because it looks like you're going to go towards something else, of a collaboration, of work situation. It's like you're doing something totally different, possibly. Like you end at one situation and going towards another. Finances and career. Can I have another card, please, for Pisces? Eight of Fire, messages. You're going to be sending messages, and some of you, even though we're under still where people can't get out as much, and a few of you may actually travel. Remember, this doesn't end in May. The beginning, this energy is starting in May, or it's describing May, and it still goes on. But realize that finances and career, you may travel or send messages about money, and work, with the Eight of Fire, Eight of Wands. Keep an open mind about love. Yeah, you're not feeling it. Your soulmate may differ from your usual type expectations. You may actually meet somebody that's a little bit different, but keeping also an open mind, because I feel some of you may not trust people anymore. So I need another card for the keep an open mind for Pisces, Sun, Moon, and Rising. Another card, please. Six of Earth. Get a little give and take. Yeah, you need a little give and take in your love life right now. Keep an open mind. Someone may be a little different, and someone may be there. If you, one clue, this could be somebody in your future that may be a possible lover or relationship. They may offer to help you. Making sure that is a 6. Sometimes it looks like an 8. I need to put my glasses on. 4 of Fire. You eventually, you got to do what you got to do. You will get a type of victory or celebration, but keep an open mind. You will enjoy yourself again. And this person that may approach you may be someone who helps you a little, and that works with you, and you work with them. It could be someone with a collaboration in the future that you work with. So keep an open mind that this person, and they may be a lot different from you, that they may be a future prospect in relationships. But you are dealing with finances and career, and you may actually meet this person while you're working, but you got to let this go, because it's going to bother you, and you do seek justice, and you may get it, but you're like a little burned, because of it. So remember, keep an open mind. This person may be there for you. You may actually enjoy being with them and celebrating, and just enjoy life, So I'm going to let this go, and I will talk to you later, Pisces, and I'll upload it soon, okay? Bye.